Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius September 25, 2024. This sun cycle gives you a personal boost. Your personality, needs, and plans are in stronger focus. You're especially noticeable, and you have more impact or presence. It can be a time to update or even upgrade your image. The sun's month-long transit of your sign boosts your personal presence. It can be a time to shine, as you are in the spotlight. Some healthy self-focus is in the cards. Today, you might enjoy positive news and interesting ideas. You're particularly open to new concepts, methods, and views, and this attitude can lead to fun and valuable discoveries. Evil is afoot. In fact, you could witness shady interactions in relationships today. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, is in a life or death conflict with powerhouse Pluto. This ensures that highly destructive moods and temperaments will be lurking in the shadows, ready to unleash their fury on any unsuspecting victim or partnership. If you are feeling triggered and fired up today, do your best to ground this energy. Relax. Breathe it out. Try to channel it into healthy, productive means rather than murky behavior. What are you afraid of? You might be unsure of where a commitment could lead in the long run when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron retrograde in Aries. The unknown of how a work arrangement could play out might trigger your anxiety. You could struggle to be confident about a contract, partnership, or professional obligation. Try not to fret. Think positively about how far this arrangement may go and all of the possibilities it could lead to. You may never know how wonderful something could be unless you give it a shot. You can be quick to the punch, but sometimes miss the emotional point. Try to slow yourself down today by doing deep breathing exercises. The benefit of knowing what you are feeling can save you and those close to you some hurt feelings when you accidentally speak too soon. Doing yoga focuses more on breathing than others do. Investigate which poses work best for releasing the blocked energy in your breathing patterns. This period is going to be rich in events and very good for success, notably if you are setting up a project having anything to do with union. Indeed, if you can create a new professional association or arrange a marriage, this would be the best time to do it. The vibrations of this period will be encouraging you very strongly to undertake such projects. Even if work is at the center of your preoccupations, this very concrete day will allow you to rapidly get tangible results. Just a few hours after the Sun enters Libra to begin your birthday month and new solar, Venus will depart. Although their paths intersect briefly, the Sun returns in time to take up the torch and benefit from the insights that Venus has already provided for your heart. This transition allows you to enter this new solar with confidence in trusting your heart, along with your desires, hopes, and dreams firmly in place. While Venus was focused on defining what you want, the Sun and Mercury, who will arrive in 3 days, can concentrate on determining when, where, and how to achieve it all. Last year Venus, planet of love, didn't return to Libra until November, long after your birthday month and after the new solar had already set its course. This year the tables have turned, with the Sun returning to begin your birthday month and new solar just as Venus is about to leave, with haven't already found its voice and some clear romantic and relationship desires and expectat. Ions banked. Our eyes in the sky. You may notice an emotional heaviness today, almost as if something is holding you back from fully embracing the positive energy around you. Maybe you're feeling a bit restricted, and it's harder to maintain your usual optimism. But here's the beautiful thing about moments like this. They're a chance to shift your perspective and find that silver lining. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems like it's weighing you down, but then you remember something small that sparks a bit of hope? Sometimes, it's about consciously choosing to see the good, even when things feel tough. This could be your moment to do just that. When it comes to your health, things are looking pretty good. You're likely feeling strong and balanced, thanks to your thoughtful approach and self-control. But, just like in all areas of life, it's important not to overdo it. Think about how much better you feel when you maintain moderation, whether that's in what you eat, how much rest you're getting, or even how you manage your stress. Have you ever noticed how sticking to a balanced routine makes a huge difference? Today's cosmic reminder is to keep things in check. Sure, it's easy to go overboard, but a little self-control now can prevent burnout later. What's one thing you've noticed that makes a big impact on your overall well-being when you stick to it? Let's talk about the major cosmic shifts happening today, starting with the Sun moving into Libra, the sign of balance and harmony. This shift, along with Venus entering passionate Scorpio, sets the stage for transformation, particularly in your relationships. Libra season is all about fairness and equality, and it brings an opportunity to reflect on the balance in your life. Have you been giving too much in certain areas and not getting enough back? Or maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps you're realizing it's time to open yourself up more to receiving love and support. This is your invitation to consider how balanced your interactions feel, whether it's with friends, partners, or even colleagues. Libra's energy is all about mutual respect and reciprocity, so this is the perfect time to think about how those themes are playing out in your life. What does balance look like for you right now? Are there relationships where you're carrying more than your share of the weight? Or maybe there's someone who could use a little more attention and care from you. Reflecting on this can help bring clarity and lead to more fulfilling connections. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes just talking it out can give you the clarity you need to restore balance in your relationships. While Libra invites us to seek fairness, Venus in Scorpio turns the heat up when it comes to desire and emotional depth. Scorpio's energy is intense, passionate, and transformative. If you've been craving deeper connections or a more meaningful relationship, this could be the beginning of an incredibly romantic period. But remember, Scorpio can also stir up a desire for control, which can sometimes lead to power struggles or emotional entanglements. The key here is to focus on building intimacy, not control. Have you ever noticed how relationships become richer when you're willing to be vulnerable, to truly open up, instead of trying to control how things unfold? This is a time to embrace the emotional depth that Scorpio offers, while also staying mindful of maintaining healthy boundaries. In all of this transformative energy, don't forget about moderation. Today's planetary shifts might point you to overindulge, whether it's in socializing, food, drink, or even spending. It's so easy to get caught up in the excitement and go a little overboard, but remember that balance is the key to long-term happiness. Have you ever had a time where you let yourself indulge maybe a little too much only to regret it later? We've all been there. Whether it's a shopping spree that stretches the budget or a fun night out that leaves you feeling drained the next day, overextending yourself can take a toll. Today's energy gently reminds you to enjoy life, but to do so mindfully. What's one area in your life where you could use a little more moderation? As the day unfolds, take this opportunity to reflect on the balance in your relationships, your personal well-being, and even your daily habits. Whether you're craving deeper connections or simply trying to keep things steady, today's cosmic energy is here to help you find that sweet spot between passion and peace, indulgence and restraint. Remember, growth doesn't come from control, it comes from openness, balance, and being gentle with yourself and others.